So what we see is that I think Bitcoin is starting to snap back up into territory where it should be, up around $50, $60, $70,000. We have an opportunity right now to come up here and test that. As Tim has shown many times on his chart, right now Bitcoin is in a ascending triangle. I've drawn it as a descending triangle, but actually it's not a descending triangle anymore because we broke bullish above the downtrend right there. What we're looking at now is that Bitcoin is in an ascending triangle pattern with resistance between $44,000 and $46,000, and then there's a rough uptrend right here with Bitcoin sitting inside of this pattern. If we are able to break to the upside, which the higher lows and the similar highs would indicate that we may be able to, this could be a major trend reversal that would lead us in a very, very bullish direction. But there's actually more reasons that we can see that, because we don't want to base our long-term technical analysis on just the 4-hourly chart, because if we do that, then what we're essentially doing is we're using a microscope to look at the stars. Like we don't want to try and look at something small to look at something big. We want to look at something big to look at something big, right? So if we're looking at a macro trend that could take place over 3, 6, 12 months, we want to be looking at a longer term time frame, not just a 4-hourly chart. So there's something very interesting on the daily and on the 3-daily chart. Let's go ahead and take a look at one of my favorite indicators. It's called Lux Algo. Lux Algo is a trend indicator. It is not an indicator that really shows you what Bitcoin is doing when it's ranging. It is designed, at least this part of Lux Algo, because there's actually a lot more to Lux Algo that I don't normally show you guys. Lux Algo is designed to show you what trend the market is in. Is it an uptrend or is it a downtrend? And is it a normal or a strong trend? That's what it's teaching us. On the daily chart, we are in a strong uptrend, and every time in recent memory that we have been in a strong uptrend, we see that Bitcoin brings about returns. I'll just go ahead and draw vertical lines on the only confirmed uptrends that we have here in the last couple of years. If we look at these confirmed uptrends on daily chart, it is actually remarkably rare that you don't see a gain coming from this buy signal. These are basically default settings, by the way, guys. You don't have to go in and manipulate this a bunch to do this. I use the exact same settings. I did not go back and change the settings so that it all looks good in historical analysis. These are all the signals that they would have given a year ago, 2 years ago. If we look at this buy signal, 70% to the upside, this buy signal, 110% to the upside, this buy signal, 50%. Every single one of these is bullish. You can see right here, that went on a rally. You can see right here, which is the next confirmed buy signal. We went on a rally, confirmed buy signal, rally, confirmed buy signal, rally. This one doesn't count because trend catcher did not turn red in the first place to require a buy signal. So this is actually just a continuation of this buy signal. Same thing back over here. This one was not confirmed because we did not have green trend catcher. So this sell signal was just a continuation of this sell signal. So when I say confirmed buy and sell signals, I'm talking about using the trend catcher, as you can see right here, to weed out the false signals. What we see on daily chart is that we have a strong buy signal going back to February the 28th, the last day of February. If we look at where we are right now, we're up 11%. So that's great. But out on the 2-daily chart, we can also see that there was a buy signal that came into play back over here on the 8th of February. If you look at the history of different buy and sell signals on the 2-daily chart, they're phenomenal. But then I have a very interesting chart for you out on the 3-daily. If you go to the 3-daily chart on Bitcoin and you look at its entire history, this is the thing I showed you earlier. I actually tweeted this out a second ago, so make sure to follow me on Twitter, because sometimes when I find technical analysis like this, I'm going to tweet it before the next show. You can see it right here. It's over on Twitter. If you come to the 3-daily chart, which is arguably one of the most important long-term charts, because it has the ability to look at longer term trends than the daily chart does, because the daily chart is just a little bit too much resolution. The weekly chart weeds out some very important signals. The 3-daily chart is very, very valuable. If you look at the 3-daily chart, what I prepared for you before stream are every single confirmed buy signal that Lux Algo has ever shown. And I'm using the historical analysis to show you that you can trust the indicator because it's got a very interesting signal I'm going to show you. This is the last confirmed buy signal we saw on 3-daily. It was August the 5th, 2021. This one doesn't count because this strong sell signal was never confirmed with trend catcher. You can see the trend catcher did not turn red to confirm this sell signal. So this strong sell signal is invalid. So is this strong sell signal. I want you to understand I'm having consistent methodology here. This is a scientific process we're doing. Before that, we saw a strong buy signal on February the 3rd, 2011. Here, I'm just going to show you all of them, and then I'm going to come back and show you the gains or losses. You can see all of the confirmed buy signals that Lux Algo has ever done in 10 years of history on Bitcoin. Now, we use the latest signal. If we have a buy signal here, but trend catcher didn't turn green until here, then we use this as the point where the buy signal came into play. So in this case, October 25th, 2013. Very quickly, I'm going to run through and show you the gains or losses. In this case, going to the sell signal, Bitcoin gained 467% as a result of that buy signal. Here, going from the beginning to the sell signal, 158%. So we're over 100% each time it's flashed so far. 50%. I'm just going to run through these quickly. Right here, 22%. right here, we can see that it was 120%. Moving on here, let's go ahead and move through this really quickly. 500%. Right here is the only time, and we have to zoom in to even see it, that Lux Algo buy signal on the 3-daily chart did not actually bring a return. In this case, Lux Algo brought an 8% loss. That's the only time that you've lost money if you use this indicator over the last 10 years. Going forward here, this line should actually be right there because that's when it was confirmed. If we look at this growth, we can see the market grew 156%. I'm almost done. There's just a couple more. Right here, we grew 20%. Right here, we grew 300%. See how this is working, guys? This indicator works very, very well. 58%. Moving forward, right here, we grew 62%. Why do I show you all the historical analysis? Well, it's because we just saw a buy signal for the first time in 8 months on Bitcoin's 3-daily chart. I told you yesterday I was watching for this. I wanted to see if we would have this happen. Now, I need you to understand, this candlestick is not closed yet. If this candlestick closes and we don't have the buy signal, then we're not confirmed. But if we close and we have a confirmed buy signal, that, historically speaking, will more than likely lead to a very large rally. Of these 12 signals that have ever happened historically, disregarding the one that just occurred, 11 of them brought a return. The one that did not bring a return only brought an 8% loss, and the smallest gain of all of the gainers was 22%, and on average, they brought about 100% growth. So if we follow the average and cut the average in half, then because of this signal, we should be expecting Bitcoin to go to at least $60,000 in my opinion. If you want to get Lux Algo, use coupon code Jebb, J-E-B-B, for 20% off. The link's in the description box down below. You will be glad you did. There's a reason why I love this indicator so much.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Look at this guy.
He watched the entire video.
What a cool guy.
I think the next thing that he wants to do is hit the like button and then probably even subscribe to the channel.
And perhaps even comment down below what he thought.
That would be pretty cool.
Wow, what a cool guy.